Hello everyone, this is Emerald Lupin, and I'm back with Kingdom Rush Vengeance, the Steam version. Oh, so many things to talk about. As I mentioned in the tail end of the last video, I did some work on some of the achievements off screen. And I know way back when I said I wasn't going to go for the Crows achievement. However, I found some advice on a webpage about the best way to get this achievement. It's still not easy, but it is much more doable. So I might actually go for it. Well, I'll put in most of the work off screen, and then I'll just come back and show you when I actually get it, or close enough. I don't think I talked about this before. I thought I did, but I can't find it. If I did, I can't find it in my recordings. So, it's actually... let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Where is that? Let's see. I'll at least show it to you. Okay. Right, I have the necessary towers. So... the way you get the Crow's Nest achievement is here. I think I should be able to set up most of the towers here. Okay. I mean, if you really want to, if you, if you feel compelled to get all the achievements, or as many as you can, like I do, barring the beat everything on veteran / impossible difficulty and or normal, this is what I found. And again, I will put a link to the webpage in the description of this video. And if I forget to do that when I'm posting the video, please tell me and I will add it in. But this is how they set it up.
For the Dark Lord. Death won't save you.
Dang.
The heavens shall burn.
Well, okay, this isn't exactly how they set it up because I ran out of money. Burn, burn, all of you. Give me extra gold. Well, I suppose you could just look at the link in the video, but still, I want to actually show you on screen.
All that glitters is mine. My aim is flawless.
Let's see. Actually, I need to double check that. Okay.
The night is dark. Aim high, aim true. My aim is flawless.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I was distracted by something. Okay, here we go. See this formation right here? This is the formation you use on this level to work at the Crow's Nest achievement. Okay, you're going to level up all of these towers. Well, the picture on the guide in the link below has this one, this tower, this tower, this one, and this one, all leveled up to maximum with the Crow's Nest achievement. I presume at maximum as well. This one is most of the way upgraded. This one barely upgraded. This tower was upgraded to the maximum, though if you're playing on casual, you don't really need to do that. Maybe one upgrade. These two were not upgraded at all. These barracks, the Dark Knights and the Orcs. But, yeah. You could also try it without the barracks a little bit on casual and just play around with something similar to this. Okay, now I am going to get out here now. So that's the setup. Basically, the guide in the link below points out that the crows work by attacking the first thing in range, and they'll keep attacking it until it either dies or goes out of range. And the best way to get the Crow's Nest achievement is to use them against bosses because of their tremendous HP. So they recommend using this map and this setup to use the crows to attack, like Bulgar right there. They also recommended using that insta-kill special ability on the Shadow Archers, maybe to deal with the mechs, the heavy mechs. But I never really need to do that on casual. And I didn't need to do that when I was testing this out on normal, but in fairness, you know, I had maximum upgrades when I was testing that out, and I had the dragon, so. The guide below also recommends using Geo, the Yeti. But, you know, you could also use the dragon a little bit. You can use Beresad's extra gold ability, put him up front and center in front of the enemies to get more gold, at least until you start getting the Crow's Nest ability. I mean, once you get the... Like, say, for example, you upgrade this with the Crow's Nest ability first. You put the dragon around here in places where it can still attack enemies, get extra gold, but it won't get in the way of the crows doing damage. But once you get Crow's Nest abilities in these other towers, you want to put the dragon in the back so the crows can do as much damage as they can without the dragon taking away some of that damage without the dragon getting in the way. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think. Yeah, just keep upgrading as many of these towers with just the crows as you can, and on casual you'll be fine like this. If you're doing this when you have maximum upgrades, I mean, it'll be a little different it'll be a little harder playing on normal, and it'll be a little different if you don't have maximum upgrades or the extra or Beresad right here. But you know, it's this tower setup they recommend using, and if you're playing on casual and you do it this way, you get about, let's see, I made some notes. You get about 3,100, about 3,100 something per playthrough of this campaign. You know, from round 1 to round 15, when it's all over, the achievement will, the damage you'll get out of the Crow's Nest ability, doing it like this, will be about 3,100 something on casual. Now, I tested this on normal, and when I did it once on normal, I got 3,510 damage added to the achievement counter. So, you want to do this on normal. Normal is better. Normal is more efficient. I mean, it's still going to take a while because it's 30,000 damage, but this is but every time you play this stage this way, you're going to, well, I used the dragon, so I got extra gold, so maybe I was getting a little more damage out of it because I could upgrade more of the Crow's Nest achievements. But, you know, you're going to be getting, like, maybe a 10th or a bit more than a 10th of the achievement requirement every time you play this map, so that's going to make it a lot faster, relatively. So, there's that. Also, while playing this, I discovered that the chomp bots and the giant dwarf mechs, they don't die when you kill them. They don't, I mean, they don't die. Ugh. They don't give gold right when you kill them. They only give gold when they explode and you know, remember that the chomp bots and the dwarf mechs, when you kill them, they leave behind a smoking, sparking husk that can be revived by the engineers. Well, they don't give gold until that husk explodes. You know, after, as I pointed out, after a while, this smoking husk will explode and it can no longer be revived. And it is only when the husk self-destructs that they give the gold reward. I thought I'd point that out. Let's see. So, just wanted to demonstrate that. Let's see, where else was I going to do? What was I going to do? I'm trying to remember. Ah! A night in this... I have a lot of things to talk about for achievements, but I guess I can get to those later. For right now... Oh, right. Since I mentioned the link below, the link I'm putting in the description also talks about how to get the... Let's see. Where is it? All unlimited power. Kill 5,000 enemies with Vez'nan's powers. Let's see. They recommended using, as you'll read in the link if you click the link, they recommended the City of Lazagon Iron for this. Now you're asking, why did they recommend this for the achievement?
To infinity and beyond!
Proud warriors! Electrifying! Kamate! Nature's my weapon.
Riding high! Prepare for trouble!
Okay, the reason they recommended using this map is because of the sheep. The sheep come in huge numbers and they're extremely weak. Remember, the achievement is for killing enemies. So, this map is perfect for it. In order to get the achievement, in order to be the most, to be very efficient with getting this achievement, you need to use Soul Impact against very weak enemies. Because if you get that, remember there was an upgrade that allows the achievement to reduce cooldown time for every enemy it kills. So if you use Soul Impact against really weak enemies and it kills a bunch of really weak enemies all at once, that cuts down the cooldown time by a lot. And on this map, that can mean that the Soul Impact, like, instantly, you know, you use it and then it instantly cools back down again. Like, use it once, boop, it's already ready again. And again and again. And so use it against the sheep on this map. And, well, there are a lot of other weak enemies as well. But yeah, use that and let's see, what did I get? I played this map on casual, just to test out, you know, using this for getting the achievement. Let's see. Just playing this on casual with Beresad right here, I managed to get, let's see. The counter for the achievement went up by... here we go. 803. 803. Just playing this once and using Soul Impact to destroy huge groups of sheep and small squishy enemies. I managed to get that up by 803 points on the achievement. Remember, it's 5,000 total. So you're already going to get a lot of points just by playing the game regularly, but just doing this, you'll increase it by 803. That's playing on casual, and casual would be better to get to grind for the achievement, you know, because the enemies are squishier, which means Soul Impact is even more effective. So that's what, almost. And also, you can use this map to help get work on the Rocket Riders achievement. Let's see, what did I get for the Rocket Riders? On this map alone, just playing this once, according to the notes I made, I managed to up the Rocket Riders counter, the Rocket Riders achievement counter by 67. 67 points. With this setup, these 3 Rocket Riders right here, and then I added another artillery tower here, just very later on, once all these had been upgraded. I didn't bother upgrading any of these towers right here in the back. I just put them there for safety's sake. I don't even know if they actually got any use. Well, no, they did get a little bit of use. But, yeah, these are basically just there for safety. But all your attention and money should be going on these. I just upgraded this ability, and then I moved on to another tower. I didn't bother with these abilities. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I was just focusing on getting as many of these abilities in use as possible. And then I added another artillery here, and another one here, but the one I added here was pretty much useless. It didn't have the range to hit anybody that was still coming. So don't bother putting anything here. Just put 3 here, add another one here later. Just put something like these in the back for safety. And you'll be doing pretty well, and you know, a few runs of this and you'll have that achievement finished. Okay, so I'm not going to do that now. I just wanted to talk about that. So okay, now what else? And then, you know, that's everything relevant to the link in the description. And whoever wrote that, thank you for writing that and posting it online. There isn't really a proper, for Kingdom Rush Origins, and maybe Frontiers as well, someone on Steam put an achievement guide for the Steam version of the games. You know, a full achievement guide, you know, what stages to try and use to get various tower-based, various achievements, what to do to get all the different achievements, recommendations, you know, put these towers here, so on and so on and so on, which is very useful. And there isn't one yet for this game. I presume someone is working on it. I hope someone's working on it. That would be really nice. So let's see what else to do now. Right. I remember now. Just give me a second. Because I found a way to beat a Knight of the Swamp. Yay! Just need to get the guide up here. Although it may take me a few tries to get it right. Admittedly. But I did manage to do it, like, twice on my alternate save file. Okay, everything is still recording. Yes. Keep that there. Okay, what towers do I use?
From fire reborn.
Ours is your last breath.
So, you wanna play with magic?
1, 2. Okay. Okay, now let's check casual. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Get rid of this stand-in for Julia Adams. There you go, Gilman. Okay, put that
My
there.
breath is dead.
Yeah, we're getting to use the
Twist
witches.
the bones and bend the back.
Although, actually, I'll demonstrate something and then restart the stage. Because this is something weird that I discovered.
Too slow.
Oh, I'll also be putting a link to the guide I used for this in the description. Just FYI.
Fight fire with fire.
Bow and blade.
Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty.
Okay, let me demonstrate something. Remember the ghosts? The ghosts are completely immune to physical damage. Watch this. See, this is the Weird Sisters. Remember, Wicked Sisters. Remember, they're a magic tower. And right now, they're set to, watch. This is tier 3. Watch. See that? Nothing. The magic tower is not doing anything to the enemy that is vulnerable only to magic. See this? Look. Swaps the attack spell to poison damage. See that? I don't know if you could see. If you're using this strategy, apparently, and I don't get this. So does this mean that the poison spell for the Wicked Sisters only does poison damage? I thought it was poison damage on top of regular magic damage. But this is actually important because the ghosts are also immune to poison damage, as you could see there. So if you're using this strategy, you need to make sure that all of the Wicked Sisters towers that you use on this map are set to the stun spell. Because the stun spell will actually do when they're set to stun, the witches will actually do damage to the ghosts. But if they're set to poison, they will do nothing. I was really shocked when I set these up and, you know, the witches are set to poison by default. And the ghosts came by and the witches were firing their spells and nothing happened and the ghosts just went through my entire defense. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So, get rid of you. Yoink. Okay.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
Swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty.
And why did I think that that these roots stop the tower from working entirely? That's not true.
Swish and flick.
Yeah. They just prevent upgrades and they reduce their attack power and attack speed by half, I think. Well, I can read it when they actually activate. Yeah, but before the stage starts, make sure all of the witch towers are set to stun. This is especially important to do. It's important to do this for the ones that are set on these roots before anything starts, because, you know, then if the roots come up and the towers, and you can't change them. Once the towers are captured by the roots, you need to actually pay money to be able to switch the towers to something that worked, to the stun spell. Okay. Double checking. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay.
Bow and blade.
The heavens shall burn.
Here we go. I think that this is probably going to be an extra long video, but oh well. Yeah, see, having its attack speed and blocking upgrades. That's it. And don't forget to use these things to get rid of the ghosts and other such enemies.
All that glitters is mine.
Dang it. Sometimes I manage to catch that thing.
Come.
We'll get you, my pretty.
Swift as a coursing river. Time is golden. Light my fire.
And the ghosts don't get affected by a Beresad's spell either. That's annoying.
My breath is dead.
Twist the bones and bend the back. Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty. Twist the bones and bend the back.
So far, so good.
So you
Hey, I
play
found a
with
good use for the
magic?
wicked sisters. And I wasn't really using them much.
Swish and flick.
Too slow. Bow and blade.
Take that. Good so far. Good.
Swift as a coursing river. Fight fire with fire. Too slow. Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing river. The heavens shall burn. Too slow.
These things deal true damage. Okay, medium physical armor.
Let's make some kebabs.
I would use Beresad against the bats, but they'll just, they'll paralyze him, so I think he'd get... I'm probably gonna get more money and use out of the dragon, putting him up against these guys.
We'll get you, my pretty. So, you wanna play with magic?
Any last words?
Bow and blade. We die. Let's go wreck it.
Everything's still recording. Testing, testing. Okay, good. Good, everything is still recording. Did the game pause or something? Oh, I hope not.
Twist the bones and bend the back. Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty.
Swift as a coursing river.
Bone carrier 2. Dang it.
Let's make some kebabs.
All that glitters is mine. Back to your place. Back to your place. Time is golden. My breath
Right over
is
here.
dead. The heavens shall burn.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Silence
Be
his
quiet.
enemies.
So, you wanna play with magic?
I think it's do you guys find it hilarious how the witch says, "Be quiet"?
This might sting.
I do.
Ours is your last breath.
Any last words?
Ours is your last breath. Too slow.
6.
All that glitters is mine.
Ours is your last breath.
This one knows how to count.
Be quiet. Sure you can manage that broom? Sure you can manage that broom?
Okay, everything seems good. Oh, I should upgrade. Let's see. I should upgrade this. Five.
Time is golden.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Ours is your last breath.
And now, since everything is set up, I'm gonna throw in something of my own. Swamp Thing!
No one is safe.
Look at how much the range is increasing. 10, 10, 10.
My breath is dead.
You remember I said, according to the wiki, the rocket riders offer range, which is something most artillery towers don't offer. But look at the range on this thing. I mean, dang. Now, what, 60% to stun? And 2%, 4%, 6% insta-kill. Now this ability is only useful if you want to switch it to melee mode, but I prefer the... I prefer ranged mode because... What range? Oh, I should pay attention to these things. Shouldn't I? Yes, yes I should. Actually, put the dragon here. Let's throw in another swamp thing. Because I can. Although, the guide that I'm using for this setup is doing this on veteran. So, I don't think you might not actually... I didn't actually look through the... You know, I was just looking for the tower setup. And again, to the person who made that video, I forget your username, but thank you. But I presume that you might not be able to throw in these extra Swamp Thing towers. Might not have the money for it, because I imagine that on harder levels, even normal, and probably especially on veteran, you know, you'd be spending more money, perhaps, you know, getting rid of these roots around your tower so that they hit harder and, well, so they hit faster, and you can upgrade them. Not just to, blah. You know what I mean. Oh dear. Dragon down. Burn, all of you. I really don't use some of the other tower abilities very much. That's a shame.
All that glitters is mine.
The sky will turn dark.
Of course, when I was testing this out, I was also spending money on this ability, because, you know, I was still working on the Elite Harassers achievement. But now I don't have to, if I don't want to. And done! Finally! And now, the final hero, Jack-o'-lantern! New hero. Jack-o'-lantern, Dark Horseman. Jack was a skilled knight, the leader of a mercenary band of great renown. He fought for the opposite side of what would be the first... for the opposite side of what would be the first king of Lineria. In a battle, a cannonball hit him directly in the head, leaving his body lying among the roots of the rotten forest. Since then, he has tormented all humans who pass through his lands. Ouch. Let's see what he's got here. Passive ability. Ghost Rider. Jack can teleport when traveling long distances. Explosive Head. Jack throws his head, dealing area damage, which ignores 50% of enemies' armor. Haunted Blade. Jack hits a Jack hits a magic-resistant enemy with a special strike, removing all of their magic resistance. Spirit of Vengeance. Gee. Passive ability, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Gee, I wonder where they got that name from. Where could they possibly have gotten the phrase Spirit of Vengeance from? I don't know. It's truly an enigma. Each time Jack receives damage, he accumulates 20% of it until he releases it in his next attack. Thriller! Jack summons 2 ghouls to aid in combat. And his ultimate skill, whatever, Nightmare. Creates a stampede of fiery horses, dealing up to 160 damage to enemies caught in the stampede and causing them to panic. In other words, retreat. There we go. Okay, and that'll be the end of this video, this really long video. So this has been Emerald Lupin, finally having beaten a knight in the swamp. And I'm playing Kingdom Rush of Vengeance, the Steam version. Remember, if you like this video, the usual outro, remember, if you like this video, please remember to do things like press that like button, or leave a comment and tell me how I'm doing, or consider subscribing to my channel, or just sharing this with your friends on social media. My channel can't grow without you guys doing those things, and I can't fight the YouTube algorithm without you guys doing those things, and every little bit does help, so please remember to do those things. I'll see you guys next time in the War Kingdom Rush of Vengeance. Bye.